The new GTA Online update is almost here, and today on the show we have all of our news and information in regards to all of the new upcoming money bonuses, big vehicle discounts, the free cars for the week, extra free rewards, challenges, and more for players to unlock and participate in for this next week in GTA. There's a lot to go over today. We're going to be diving into it all, and of course this video will serve as your comprehensive sneak peek at the new GTA Online event that goes live in just about 12 hours or so from the time that this video gets posted. Now, of course, this is going to be the final week of the Halloween event. We just have one more, so if you're getting sick of that Halloween weather, I totally get you. We just have one more week to go. So it's probably worth jumping in, taking advantage of the final opportunity of, all the Halloween content that we have. This will be the last Halloween in GTA Online before GTA 6 comes out, most likely, at least as of the current release date that Rockstar has slated. So we got to enjoy what we have. But with that being said, let's jump in. So our Halloween content here that's going to continue for this week, we have the Christine Phantom Car random event, the UFO appearances, those continue onward. The Halloween weather is actually going to be ending on November the 3rd, so you don't have to worry about the Halloween weather continuing all the way through next Thursday. It is ending on Monday, November the 3rd, so we only have a few days left of that. So if that is something that, you're getting sick of, well, that is going away. A returning mode for this week is Slasher with the new Ramius submarine map. We've seen that in the past. We just got that new content over the course of this month. And we also have some login rewards for this week. If you log into the game, you'll receive the Halloween parachute bag. And if you complete the UFO abduction event, you will be rewarded with the Gray Space Interloper outfit. We have some Day of the Dead rewards that are dropping, and these are going to be available in-game through November the 5th. All players who log into the game, well, they will be rewarded with the Dia de los Muertos t-shirt, as well as the Floral and Romance Calica mask. So we have those items that you can pick up. And then the Benefactor Krieger, that is going to be available still for free all the way through November the 5th. So you do have an extra week to pick that up if you want. When it comes to our bonuses, this is where the title of the video is probably going to come into play. Something along the lines of Rockstar. Really? Rockstar? Not again? Something like that. I got to decide. I usually decide once I post or right before I post. But we're looking at, so far, a very mid-week of what we've seen in the past just a couple weeks ago. Anyway, double money and double RP on the Slasher Adversary mode, which includes that Slasher Ramius event. So if you're a GTA Plus member, you're making 4 times money with that. And then the Ludendorff Cemetery Survival continues onward here to pay triple money and triple RP. That's all we have slated here for the bonuses. Of course, this information's coming from Central Gaming Hub over on Twitter. We could see, some additional info from either GTA GFX or GTA series videos. A lot of the times they're just getting emails from Rockstar. It should be a copy and paste job of the intel they're getting and that they're sharing off their community account with the rest of the GTA community. But as it stands right now, that's all I could see. When it comes to the weekly challenge, win one adversary mode to earn $200,000, as well as the gray hooded skull mask. So the weekly challenge for one final week here into November is going to be paying out double money, which is nice. Now let's chat about the bonuses, or excuse me, not the bonuses, the discounts. We do have all the continuing discounts here. 30% off the LCC Sanctus, 30% off the Albany Lurcher, the Albany Frankenstange, the DeClassy Tornado Rat Rod, the Chariot Romero Hearse, as well as the Arena War outfits. But the new discounts for this particular week are actually pretty nice. So let's jump in. The Ubermax Sentinel Classic is going to be 30% off here. You can also take advantage of a 30% off discount for the Bravado Dorado, 30% off the Vapid Cara 4x4, 30% off the Gallivanter Baller STD, so pick yourself up an STD for 30% off, ladies and gentlemen. 30% off the Vapid Retinue Mark II, 30% off the MTL Wastelander, 30% off the Vom Führer Anti-Aircraft Trailer, 30% off the Shih Tzu Hakuchou Drag, which is an amazing HSW bike you can have in this game, 30% off the MOC, the actual Mobile Operations Center, plus 30% off the Bug Stars DeClassy Burrito, which is kind of funny that we're seeing that here in this game on discount, because it's already pretty cheap, and I'm pretty sure that's on Warstock, but I'll have to check it out. For our salvage yard robberies, these are going to be available, of course, through November the 5th. We do have the cargo ship robbery featuring this week's top range vehicle, which is the Truffade Thrax. The Duggan robbery is going to feature the Lampadati Casco, which is this week's mid-range vehicle. And then the McToney robbery features the Vapid Ellie for this week, which is the standard range vehicle. No, none of these vehicles are claimable for this particular week. When it comes to our free vehicles at the Diamond Casino and Resort, your Lucky Wheel Podium vehicle is the Ocelot Penetrator, and then your LS Car Meet Prize ride is the Ocelot Ardent, and in order to unlock this vehicle, you need to place top 2 in LS Car Meet Series races, and you will get that car. So it's essentially a free vehicle. All you need to do is come in first or second in a drag race with one other player just once, and you'll get that Ocelot Ardent, which is pretty nice right there. Now for our other vehicles at the LS Car Meet, your premium test drive car is the classy Vigoro ZX featured for the week, and then your 3 standard test drive vehicles, which are also removed from the game, I believe. Still, we have the Pegassi Vaca featured here. I don't know if that one was brought back to the game for purchase on in-game websites, but also featured is the Vapid Blade, as well as the Inus Stafford. At Simeon's Premium Deluxe Motorsport, we have featured here the following 5 vehicles. Of course, the Albany Frankenstein continues, same with the classy Tornado Rat Rod and the Chariot Romero Hearse, but you can also take advantage of the Grotti GT500, as well as the Dubocci 770. So 2 pretty solid cars you can get at Simeon's this week that are newly rotated into that dealership and in-game vendor. At Luxury Autos, feel free to check out the Benefactor Krieger. That's going to be continuing there for yet another week, as well as the Overflod Pipistrello. Then when it comes to our gun van discounts, we do have 30% off the battle rifle. All the Halloween weapons will continue to be 50% off for GTA Plus members. That includes the Shocker, the Widowmaker, the Up and Atomizer, as well as the Holy Hellbringer. And then the Stun Gun, if you're a GTA Plus member, you can also get 30% off that weapon right there. This week's premium race and weekly time trials. This week's premium race is locked to the Supercars class and category. It's taking off. The HSW time trial is Terminal to Chiliad Mountain State Wilderness. The normal time trial for this week is Pillbox Hill, and the FIB priority file for the week is the Brute Force file. And that is everything that's coming this weekly update here to GTA Online for the final week of the Halloween event in 2025. It appears actually from GTA series videos, we did get an update here on one last bonus that we have for the week. Not that it's super important, because maybe it's just been double money all month long and it just really wasn't mentioned, but the Jack-o'-lantern collectibles are also paying out double money and double RP. So you have the Slasher, which is double money, or 4 times if you're a GTA Plus member. Jack-o'-lantern collectibles are paying out double money and double RP, and then the Halloween Community series is also continuing to pay double money and double RP here. That's what I mean. We have different, all these people are getting the intel from the same source, which is Rockstar. They just email out everything for the week. It should be a copy and paste job. Everything's broken down by category, in-game vendor, activity, content type, etc. So no, there should be no discrepancy. Obviously, sometimes on Rockstar's end, they always say these things are subject to change. And if they change it, then of course, we should be relayed that information. But when these people release their news at the same time, I'm not too sure why there's always like something either missed or something omitted or something that's wrong. It's been happening for the past 2 months consistently, almost every single week here. And this never used to happen before. It's very, very annoying to deal with. But anyways, that is going to wrap everything up for this week here in GTA Online. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you guys bright and early tomorrow morning with a weekly update guide. We're going to be breaking everything down in extreme detail, going over all the money bonuses. We'll be reviewing the performance, customization, and prices of the vehicles this week. This is just the news video. Tomorrow is the guide to get you sorted. So thank you guys so much for watching. Drop a like if you guys enjoyed, and consider subscribing to the channel if you are new and you want to see more GTA Online content just like this. Check me out over on Twitch, Twitter, and Instagram, specifically twitch.tv/HazardusHDTV for more GTA Online money grinding live streams. It is the GTA 6 waiting room over on there, and I will see you guys bright and early tomorrow morning with a brand new GTA 5 Online video.